Welcome back to the Football Heritage. Back again. Man United season over. Season is over for Man United. Lost in the FA Cup. Tehran. Hold on, excuse me 1 second. In the FA Cup, Tehran against Brighton at Old Trafford. Our season is finished against Brighton. We are a finished football club. There is no way back except the right thing is done. The right thing got to be done. And what is the right thing that should be done? Omar Berada, as I said earlier this last week, the end of the week, excuse me, Berada has to go. Jason Walker, the Glazers, Sajin Rackley and Ineos, every one of them got to go. This is the only way. The coach was not the only problems. We have so many problems at this football club. Amorim was just one of the problems. Until we can change the ownership of this football club, we are going nowhere except the ownership change. This is the only solution. Change of ownership. Until then, this football club is finished. Against Brighton today, we started the first 5 minutes. We were good. Diogo Dalot had 2 great opportunities. He didn't take any of them. He didn't take any of the opportunities he had in the game. We were terrible. Absolutely abysmal. Darren Fletcher 2 games against a mid-table side Brighton, against a relegation side Burnley, due to a team that we all know will go down at the end of the season, drew against them 2-2 in the Premier League. They lost at home, Old Trafford, against Brighton in the Tehran. First time for us to lose in the Tehran in 12 years. Abysmal. Performance was shocking, atrocious. It was atrocious. And there is no way back unless we change ownership. Unless we change ownership. We were crap. 2 clear opportunities for Dalot. He didn't take any of them. And in the 12th minute, Brighton scored. Brighton scored in the 12th minute. Yet, we had a lot of possession in the first half. A lot of possession, over 60% possession in the first half. But what did we do with our possession? We were toothless up front. We had nothing going on up front. We were abysmal up front. Nothing. Nothing. Cunha shocking in the first half. Benjamin Sesko terrible in our first half. In Brighton, they were very organized in this game. Absolutely organized. We were no threat in our first half to Brighton. Come the second half, the beginning of the second half, no substitution. And we started very poor. Brighton start to take control of the game in the second half. They had more possession in the second half than they had in the first half. Their first half, Brighton, they had one shot on target. The entire first half, Brighton had one shot on target, and they scored from the one shot they had on target. Man United 4 shot on target, but we couldn't score. It's not about the system. It's not about only the system. The past 2 games we play with about 4. We have considered 4 goals in the past 2 games with a back 4. The major issues in our squad is the midfield. Our midfield is terrible. It is one of the worst midfield in the Premier League. One of the worst. And this was our strongest thing available, apart from Ahmad, Buemo, and Matthias Delay. This is the strongest Manchester United who have put on the field today. At Old Trafford, and we had nothing going on for us up front. We cannot control games. We can, because of terrible midfield. I don't care whether it's Kobe, whether it's Ugarte, Casemiro, Bruno. We have nothing in the middle of the park. Do we have a Casado or Declan Rice type of midfielder? No, we don't have any. Do we have a Vitinha from Paris Saint-Germain type of midfielder? No. This is why every game we struggle. We struggle every game. We cannot control any game of football. Every game we struggle because we don't have good midfield. Every time we struggle, we don't have a good midfield. Every game we struggle. We cannot control a game of football. We can't, because we don't have the ability to do so. We don't have the ability to do so. So, who is responsible for this? The blame shouldn't only be on the coach. We have had a lot of coaches for the past 13 years. For the past 13 years, we have had a lot of coaches. The recruitment, the ball, the ownership, they are the main problems at the football club. And the match-going fans also, they play a part. Because the only solution is to force the Glazer to sell our football club. We have to force the Glazer to sell our football club. That's the only solution. Force the Glazer to sell our football club. If we cannot force the Glazer to sell our football club, we are finished. We are done. Can you imagine? First time, it was 13 years for our season to end in January. January, our season finished. Our season has ended. We stay up to May for the entire season. All the big clubs' season will end May, but Manchester United season finish January. Because there is no way we finish it in the top 5. Impossible. Because the ball, the ownership, they are not willing. They are not willing to spend this January. They are not willing to do it. And they're going to spin it around. They're going to bring in either Social or Michael Carrick to remove pressure from on them. So, especially you match the day-going fans, you will be clapping for Ole, Ole, Ole or Michael Carrick. You'll be singing songs. You will create new songs for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or Michael Carrick. And the major problems will be forgetting about. Instead of protesting, instead of coming out to protest, do not go to games. Do not buy ticket to go to any game at Old Trafford or away. Let Man United go away with no fan. Let Man United play at Old Trafford with only opposition fan. Let's see whether the Glazer and Ineos will not sell this football club. That's the only solution to sell the football club to new ownership. This ownership has failed Manchester United. There is no coming back from this. The ownership failed. It has failed. It has failed. So if you love this football club, if this football club means so much to you, you will stay away from Old Trafford. You will stay away going to game. You will not go to game, hurt them in their pocket, so they will be forced to sell our beloved Manchester United. Because they don't care about the result. As long as they're getting money from this football club, they don't care. We, the fans, are the one that's suffering. We are the one that suffer. Every time, every game, we are the one that suffer. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the Glazers, Omar Barada, Jason Wilcott, they don't suffer like us. Because all they care about is the money they get from the football club. We, the fans, we don't get money from the football club, but we support our team because we love this football club. We cherish this football club. We have no financial gain from it. We don't gain anything financially. But we are the one that are in the mess. We are the one that are suffering because of those guys' decision they make. We are the one that are suffering. We, the fans, we suffer the most. Even most of the players, they don't suffer like us. All they care about, they get a paycheck every Friday, or I don't know whether it's bi-weekly or every month. But all they care about is their paycheck. They get that money, that's it. They are fine. They don't care. The players don't care like the fans. We care more about this football club than anyone. We care about this club than the players. We care about this club than the owners. We care about this club than the board. We care about this club than the CEO, Omar Berada. We care about this club than the director of football, J.C. Wilcott. We care so much about this club. But they don't care. So you, the fan that go to Old Trafford, you have to put pressure on them. Because nothing going to change. We will continue to lose football games. There is no coming back from there. Nothing will change. Nothing going to change. I don't care who they appoint as new manager. As long as we have the Glazers, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his Ineos, we have Omar Berada, Jason Wilcox. Nothing going to change. I don't care who is the manager. It will be the same old thing. Nothing will change. The same old story. Manchester United will suffer. And we are the most important people. We, the fan, we are the most important people. The most important people at this football club. We, the fan, we can change it. If we decide to protest, if we decide to stay away from Old Trafford, stay away from Manchester United game, stay away from the stadium, do not go to any away ground, do not go to Old Trafford until they sell the football club. But are we willing to do it? Are the fans willing to do that? Because a lot of the fans don't even care too. They just want to be at Old Trafford to take selfie. They just want to go to the stadium to take selfie. But if you do care, if you care about this team, if you care about this football club, please stay home. Don't go to any Manchester United game until they sell this football club. Total ownership or complete 100% ownership by either the Qatari or any other owner. But not the Glazer, not Ineos, none of them. We care about our club. So, our season is over. Let's go to the player rating. Lame was in goal, and I don't think he was at fault for any of the goal, even though he made a terrible mistake that Danny Weber didn't capitalize on in that first half. But the 2 goals that he conceded, I don't think he was at fault for any of them. So, because we lose, so nobody going to get a good rating. So I will give him 4 or 10. And I'm not going to go to Dalot yet because Diogo Dalot is the worst player I ever seen in my lifetime. The worst player I ever seen in my lifetime at any level. The worst player I have ever seen in my lifetime at any level. Now, even Sunday League football, at any level, Diogo Dalot is the worst player I ever seen. So that's the only thing I will say. I won't say much because if I speak the way I want to speak about Diogo Dalot, if I speak the way I want to speak about him, the internet will ban me. YouTube will take down my account if I speak the way I want to speak about Dalot. The way I feel about Diogo Dalot, the way I feel about him, if I speak that way, YouTube will ban me. So I won't talk much. I will not even gain a rating. I will not talk because if I decide to gain a rating, I'm going to speak. And I don't want YouTube to ban me. So go to Patrick Dogu. Patrick Dogu, he has to work on his crosses. Sometimes you have to relax to put in a proper cross. Dogu 2. Patrick Dogu 2 or 10. Go to Lisandro Martinez. That first goal, that clearance was very poor. A very, very poor clearance. He didn't have the best of game. And I see the reason why he got substituted. He was having a bad game. So 1 for Lisandro Martinez. 1 over 10 for Lisandro Martinez. Lenny Euro, he didn't also have a good game. If you look at that second goal that Danny Weber scored, his positioning was terrible. He allowed too much space. He shouldn't have allowed any space. He didn't watch Danny Weber good enough. He allowed more space between him and Danny Weber. That's how they play in true on goal, and he slotted in to make it 2-0. So Lenny Euro 0 over 10. Manuel Ugarte, terrible. All season, terrible. Poor passing range, very poor. His quality, absolutely shocking on the ball. Defensively, atrocious. So, we complain about Massos or McFred, McTominay, and Fred, but I think those guys far better in a United shirt than Manuel Ugarte. He has been shocking. And today, he didn't do much. He was also terrible. Very, very terrible. So, my rating for Manuel Ugarte in this game is -2. -2 all over 10. Shocking performance by Ugarte. Kobe Mainoo, another player, you may say he's rusty, but he didn't do much. He didn't do much. This is your time. Everyone complains. All the old players, the former player, Paul School, Nicky Ball, all those guys say you deserve to play. And now the opportunity is given to you for you to showcase what you have in your locker. For you to showcase what you have in your locker, Kobe Manu, but what did you do today? Absolutely abysmal. Slow, very slow on the ball, not quick enough, terrible rating, -2 also. Both players in the middle of the park today, they were poor. They couldn't control the game. Kobe Manu and Manuel Ugarte, -2 for both of them. Move on to the captain, Bruno Fernandes. Lost possession so many times as he usually does. He does this all the time. Losing possession. Not creative enough. I don't know whether he stays struggling from the injury. So probably this is the reason why I will not rate him worse than Kobe and Manuel Ugarte, because I feel that Kobe and Ugarte, they should have performed much better than what they did, because those are the two players who were on the bench during Amorim regime. When Amorim was in charge, we all cry for him to give Kobe and Manuel Ugarte enough opportunity to play. But he didn't get enough opportunity to play. But seeing what he did today, I think he was right not to be playing them sometimes. So I will give Bruno a pass, because coming back from hamstring injury in 2 weeks or 12 days, I didn't expect that when he played against Burnley. So I think he's not fully fit. I would just give him 1 over 10. This is the only reason I'm giving you a pass. 1 over 10. Go to Mason Mount. Absolutely abysmal. He was shocking. Terrible. He didn't do anything on the pitch. Ball recovery. Poor. He ran all over the pitch like a headless chicken, creating nothing, providing nothing on the pitch. -3 over 10 for Mason Mount. Terrible. -3. Go to Matthias Cunha, is seen always trying to force play, not passing the ball, losing possession many times. And this is not Wolves, where you are the only man at Wolves. You don't do this at Man United. You have to give the ball, pass the ball to your teammates. And Matthias Cunha, he was not doing that enough. Especially the first half, he lost so many possession. He lost so many possession. And he has been poor in recent weeks. He has been absolutely poor. Not good enough. The performance is way below par. You have to do much better. This performance is unacceptable. At Manchester United, this is unacceptable. So for Matthias Cunha, -1 over 10. -1 over 10, terrible. I'm not getting nobody any good rating today, because this is unacceptable. Losing to Brighton or mid-table team at Old Trafford in the third round is unacceptable. So we go on to Benjamin Sesko. The only reason this guy was all over the place in the first half, absolutely poor, running around, not good enough, zero pace, like terrible. But because he scored a lone goal, this is the reason why I'm going to give him a positive rating. Because the most important thing in a football game is to score goal. So he did score. So this is why I gave him a positive rating, and he will be Man United player of the match. Goals. The most important thing for you to do as a player is to score. That's the thing that can win you game, scoring. And he got the 1 goal for Manchester United, so he will be the man of the match. So I will gain how much did I get Lenny Euro? It's a 4. Yeah, I get Euro 4. So 5 or 10 for Benjamin Sesko, because he scored a goal. So I have to gain a higher rating. So we move on to the substitute. Joshua Zexi came on in the 62nd minute alongside Shea Lassie. Zexi didn't do much, and I don't think this guy should stay at this football club, because he's not it. He is not good enough to be a Manchester United player. There is no way. I don't know who sanctioned this purchase. The Zexi transfer, whosoever responsible for this transfer, he doesn't fit Manchester United. I think he will do better in a slower league. Not only Man United, this guy, his style of play doesn't suit the Premier League. So, and he did absolutely nothing today. Came on 62nd minute, played over 30 minutes when he had the injury time of the game. But yet, he couldn't have a positive impact on the team. So, Zexi 1/10. Go to Shea Lassie, came on the same time. Zexi, he lost his hair. The only reason I will not be hard on him, he's just 18. That's it. I will not be hard on him because why? He is just 18 years old. So, I will give him pass. He is just 18, but they need to talk to him. You can't be doing that at this level. You are already on a yellow card. You shouldn't be doing that. You know, if you do that, you're going to get a yellow card. And you can't already be on a yellow. You did what he did. He shouldn't be doing it. You can't be on yellow. You do that kind of stuff. You cannot be doing that. He was sent off late in the game and absolutely terrible. Yeah, he's a young player, so I will give him 3/10. I will give him a pass because he's young, but they have to set him down and talk to him. He is a young, promising player, but he has to cool his temper. At this level, you can't be doing that. It doesn't matter your age, but because he's just 18, just joined the first team squad, I will give him a pass. So 3/10 performance. And Casemiro came on late in the game, like 11 minutes to go alongside Harry Maguire. So Casemiro 2/10. He had nothing much to do. Harry Maguire, the same as 2/10. So that's it. Go to the manager, Darren Fletcher. I don't think the only major problem I have with Fletcher is Dalot. I'm not speaking about his performance in this game. As I said earlier in a video, that if I speak about Dalot performance, the way I feel about Diego Dalot, the way I feel about him as a footballer, YouTube will take down my account. They will ban me. But I think any coach, you coming in at Manchester United and you still play Diego Dalot, then I don't think you're worth to be a coach of Manchester United. Because Dalot should be nowhere near this team. He is awful. Simple as that. The worst player I've seen in my lifetime. He is very, very awful. He shouldn't be nowhere near this team. So that was one of the major mistakes Fletcher made. I don't know whether he hasn't been watching Man United games. Because if he has been watching Man United games, Dalot won't be on the pitch. He won't even wear a shirt. He will not even be as a substitute. That's how terrible he is. He will not even be a substitute. So Fletcher, you get 0 for me, even though you are not a coach, and but you should be doing better. I don't care at what level you should be beating Brighton at Old Trafford to advance to the 4th round, but you ended our season today, so you get 0/10 for me. And ladies and gentlemen, before I go, please do subscribe to the Football Heritage. The link is in the description, and please share the show and subscribe. So that's it. And our season is over. And as I said earlier, that's the only solution we have. Let's protest until they sell our football club. The ownership cannot take our club anywhere. It is over for this ownership. The Glazer plus Ineos plus their CEO Omar Berada plus their director of football Jason Wilcox. It is over for all of them. They have to go. They have to go. It's over. They cannot take us anywhere. So that's it. Peace. I'm all here.